What is up, Knicks Nation? Not a huge positive video that we're talking about today. As you all saw, Julius Randle is officially done for the season. He is getting surgery on his shoulder. This one hurts because us Knicks fans were holding on to hope of Julius Randle making a return for the NBA playoffs. Randle did everything he possibly could to get back on the court for this Knicks team, but unfortunately that shoulder, there was way too much risk in a re-injury, which would have made permanent damage in that shoulder. And if you're Julius Randle, you do not want to make that risk for the long term of his career. So this is definitely really bad news for the Knicks. And of course, it's like piling on to the 3-game losing streak, and the Knicks falling from the 3rd seed just last week now to the 5th seed after losing to the Miami Heat on Tuesday night. But I definitely want to share my thoughts and provide the update to you guys about Julius Randle and what we can expect from this Knicks team with Randle being out for the remainder of the season. Now, first things first, it stings that we were all holding on to hope for these past few months, waiting for Julius Randle to potentially come back, just for this to happen, for him to actually not come back. I wish we kind of found out right away that he wasn't coming back, so we just had an idea that, okay, Julius is not coming back. We don't need to hope for anything. But at the end of the day, you cannot blame Julius Randle and his camp because he was out there on the basketball court practicing at the gym pregame, putting up shots, doing everything he possibly could. So you're feeling for Julius right now, number one. Like, I feel for him individually first before I'm even going to talk about the Knicks as a team and how it's going to impact this squad moving forward into the NBA playoffs, because Julius Randle was having one of his best seasons of his career just in terms of playing winning basketball, playing selflessly, 24, 10, and 4 efficiency, playing alongside Jalen Brunson. He was really becoming, he already was the multi-time All-Star and All-NBA type of player, most improved piece for this Knicks team, but this year felt like Julius Randle was ready for a really successful season and in the NBA playoffs. So you feel for him individually. So thoughts and prayers goes out to Julius Randle. Hopefully he has a successful surgery and we can see him back out there next season as the New York Knicks get ready for next year. But hey, man, now how's this going to impact the Knicks team? The one thing that is a good thing is, I know we're on 3-game losing streaks, so it doesn't feel like we know how to win without him, but we do, okay? The Knicks have been successful without Julius Randle since he went down, and obviously this Knicks team is a better basketball team with Julius Randle, but we have all the experience in the world without him. We've seen guys like Precious Achiuwa step in for Randle at the 4 and absolutely playing great basketball. We've seen Josh Hart step in at the 4 spot when Thibodeau went back to Deuce McBride at the starting lineup. So there's a lot of versatility and a lot of depth on this Knicks roster to be able to sustain these type of injuries. But the one thing that's going to hurt is in the NBA playoffs, it's a star-driven league. You got to have your stars step up to the plate. And I know some people will be like, yeah, well, Randle never even stepped up in the playoffs in the first place, so we're not going to miss him in the NBA playoffs. I cannot disagree with you more there. But the reality is we have guys on this team that is ready to go in Josh Hart, who is playing good basketball, and of course, Precious Achiuwa, and all the big men with Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson. And then the elephant in the room is now we're waiting for OG Anunoby. Still don't know the update on him. I don't know if he's going to come back or not. I did see a report a few days ago that the Knicks were way more optimistic about OG's potential return over a Julius Randle. So it felt like the Knicks have been not really expecting Randle to come back. And that's why Josh Hart said recently in an interview that they're operating as a team that they got to figure out ways to win basketball games without OG and Randle. They can't wait and sit on their hands and be like, oh, we got to wait for our 2 guys to come back. No, they got to figure out ways to win basketball games without them. They've done it before. They're on a little 3-game skid right now, losing back-to-back heartbreakers against the Spurs and OKC, and then against the Miami Heat in Miami. It was a tough game, losing by double digits all game long, came back, tied it up in the 4th quarter, just for the Heat to go on a run at the end of that game to get the W. So the Knicks got to figure out how to get a W tonight, but at the end of the day, man, I do still have trust and belief in this Knicks roster, in this Knicks team, in the coaching staff. The next man up mentality has proven to be successful so far this year. How far we'll go in the playoffs, we shall see, but thoughts and prayers goes out to Julius Randle. Knicks fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this news. Definitely not positive news, but I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Hit the like button for your boy. I'll see you guys later for the Knicks Kings preview show here on the channel. Peace out.